Hi everyone, Avner from Logic Wiz is here. Today we have a beautiful puzzle. I'm tackling the Menorah Puzzle using the Sudoku Variants by Logic Wiz app. It is a master level challenge from this week holiday theme. Tap the link in the description of the video and give it a try for yourself. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on updates and new videos. Let's get going. We have in this puzzle 5 variants: Palindrome, Renban, zipper line, bishop, and even odd. Let's explain the variants before. The palindrome is the blue line over here. And basically what it means that digits needs to be symmetrical around the center. Basically, if this one is a 1, this one has to be a 1, and if this one is a 2, the symmetrical one needs to be a 2, and of course the middle one can be any digits when it's odd number of cells on the palindrome line. The next variant is the Renban line. The Renbans are the green lines. Basically, digits needs to be consecutive on the Renban line in any order. Basically, if 1 is on the line, 2 and 3 needs to be as well on the line, so that they form all the digits form a consecutive sequence, but in any order. The next one is a zipper line. The center must sum up to the digits in equal distances from the center. So basically, if one is a 4 and the other one is a 5, the center must be a 9. The next variant is the bishop. It's a line over here. All the digits on a bishop line have to be distinct digits. We have here a bishop line in the length of 9, so it means that all the digits from 1 to 9 have to be on the line. And the last variant is even odd. We have here only the odd version of the variant, so digits on the circle must be odd digits. So these are basically the rule, and let's get started. Okay, let's look at the Renban over here. The Renban over here cannot have the digits 7, 8 or 9, and the reason is we have a 7 over here, and if 8 or 9 are here, 7 will need to be here as well to form a consecutive sequence. So the 7, 8 and 9 must be here. These are 3 digits, so one of them must be on this line, and if one of them is on this line, all the 3 must be on the line because of the 6 over here. We cannot go below 6, so the only way to form a consecutive digits in this square with 7, 8 and 9 is if all of them are on this line. And so let's pencil them in. This one is an odd, it's 7 and a 9, and this one is 7, 8 and 9. Since this one is on a palindrome, this cell must be 7, 8 and 9 as well. And again, we have the 6 over here, so the digits here must again be 7, 8 or 9. Because we cannot go, since one of them is on the line, we cannot go below 6. So this one is 7, 8, 9, and this one is 7 and 9 only. So in this cells we must have the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And in any sequence of 3 out of those 5 digits, 3 must be in the Renban, meaning if it's 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, or 3, 4, 5, 3 must be here as well. Therefore, 3 must be here. Now here again we have also 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And since we cannot go above 6 here, 3 must be here as well. Therefore 3 must go here. And here we still have 1, 3, and 5. And here in these two cells we have excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's pencil this one as well. 1, 2, 4, and 5. Okay, let's put some digits on the zipper line. 1 cannot be on the zipper line because it would need a 2 as well, and it cannot have a 2 because we have a 2 here. So here we can start from 3. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and 1 will sum up to 9. The same logic goes here. 1 cannot be here because if 1 is here, 2 cannot be here, 2 would need to be here, and it cannot. So we can start from 3 again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we have here 3 and 4 minimum, 1 and 2 the minimum. The center cannot be over zipper line, cannot be smaller than 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. That's the minimum. So we said that 1 cannot be here. 1 cannot be here. The only remaining place for 1 is here. Therefore, this one can no longer be a 1. Okay. So 2 cannot be here. 2 cannot be here. 2 must be in one of these 3 cells here. As for 1, 1 cannot be here because again we would need 2 on this line, so 1 can only go here. And 2 cannot go in these cells, and it cannot go here as well. 2 must be here. Okay, let's look at this column. There are only 2 places that 2 can go. Now, if 2 is in here, we are not going to have a 2 over here, and this 2 would make this one a 2, and we are not going to have a 2 over here. So basically 2 here would leave this column without a 2. Therefore we can eliminate the 2 from these cells, and we can eliminate it from here as well, and we remain here with only 1, 2. This one must be a 2. Okay, so here we have now 4 and 5. It impacts also this cell on the zipper line. Let's do some eliminations here. We can no longer have 8 here because 8 plus 4 would make it 12, and obviously it's too high. We cannot have a 7. We cannot have a 6. So only 3, 4, and 5 over here. Oh, I missed this one. We have here 4 or 5. We can no longer have 1 on this line. 1 must be here, because we cannot reach from 4 in a consecutive digit to 1. This one is a 1. Oh, okay, 1 must be here, meaning it cannot be here. It cannot be here, and it cannot be here because of this 2 pencil mark. And the same goes for 2. 2 cannot be here, it cannot be here, and cannot be here. Here we have a pair of 1 and 2. Okay, with these 3 digits, the maximum digits that can be here are up to 7, because 5, 6, and 7, that's the max. So here we can have only the odd, so it's 3, 5, and 7, and here it's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now we cannot go lower than 2, so each sequence here must have a 5. It's 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, or 5, 6, 7. So 5 must be here. And we can eliminate 5 from here. And we can eliminate it from here as well. Okay, here we have 3, 4, 5, here we have 4 and 5. The minimum sum here is 7. We can eliminate the 6 from here. And now 6 can no longer be on this line, because we cannot have 6 here, and here we must have an odd number. So sequence here must be 7, 8, and 9. However, we have the same situation here that we had here, that the digits here can go up to 7, 5, 6, 7. So here, starting from 3, it's 3, 5, and 7, and here it is 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, we have here a triple of 7, 8, and 9. Let's see which digits can go here. 1 cannot go here because we cannot have 2 here. So it is 3 and 5. Now the question is, can 3 be here? If 3 is here, we would need here a 5, but 5 we already said must be here. This one cannot be 3, it must be a 5. Okay, let's look at the zipper line over here. It starts here, the minimum digit is 4. We can no longer have a 1 over here. If we cannot have a 1 here, 1 must be here. And if 1 must be here, this Renban line must be 1, 2, 3. So let's do some cleanup here. This can be 1 and 2. This can be 1, 2, and 3. And 2 can no longer be here. So this Renban is 3, 4, 5. This one is 1, 2, 3. So now 3 in this box can only be here. Okay, in this cell we can no longer have a 3 because 3 and 3 gets to 6. Let's look at this cell. It cannot be 1, it cannot be 2. It can be 3. It can be a 4. It cannot be 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. It can only be 3 and 4. We can go only up from 3 in this line because we have already 1 and 2. So whether we start at 3 or a 4, 5 must be on this line. Now it cannot be here because 5 must be here. We said the minimum digit is 3 here on this Renban, the maximum digit is 7. 5 must be in every consecutive sequence. So no 5 here, no 5 here. This must be a 5. Now this one is a 4. This one is a 5, and here I see I did a mistake. It's not a 2, it's a 3. Excuse me. Now that we have the 4, this one must be a 4. And we can no longer have a 7 here because we cannot reach a 7 on a Renban here. Okay, what's our option here? It's 3, 4, or 5. 4 cannot be here. It's 4. So 3 is an option here. And if it's a 4, 6 is an option here. Am I right? If this is a 3 again, this must be a 4. It cannot be a 4. So basically we cannot have a 3 over here, it must be a 4. And here we have 3 and 6. And we have here a triple, 3, 5 and 6, so this one must be 7, 8 or 9. Here again I missed the 8, 8 cannot go over here, it's only 7 or 9. So here we can no longer have an 8. Because 4 plus 3 is 7, 4 plus 5 is 9. 8 is no longer an option, which basically means 8 must be here. Now, from 5 we cannot get to 8, so 8 is not an option here. So we don't have an 8 here, we don't have an 8 here, we have an 8 here. This one must be an 8. And this one must be a 1. Okay, we cannot have a 9 over here. 9 must be here. And this one is a 7. Here these two cells must be 1, 2 and 3. Okay, here we can no longer have a 4, because 4 and 3 gets to 7, so no longer 4 here. So if this one is a 6, this one can be 4 or 7. But if 6 is here, if 4 is here, and 6, 7 can no longer be here, and we don't have a room for 7 here. So this one must be 6 and 7. And this one can no longer be 6 and 7. Now if this one is 6 and 7, this one can be only 2 and 3. 1 can no longer be here. But now we must have 3 must be here. This one can no longer be a 3. It is 1 and 2. Okay, in this line where 4 can go? 4 can go only here. There is no other 4. So 4 must be here. And now 4 here must be here. I forgot to eliminate the 8 from here. So this one can no longer be an 8. This one must be an 8 on this Renban line. Six and 3, 7 and 2. This one must be an 8. Eight must be here. 7 can no longer be here. Okay, now we have a pair of 3 and 5. This one must be 6. And here we have 3, 4, 5. 3 can no longer be here. So we have here a pair of 1 and 2. This one must be a 3. This is a 1. And this is a 2. Now we have 7 and a 6. Here I should not center them, I should corner them. Three and 5. Okay, let's look at the bishop line. Where the 3 can go? It cannot go here because of the 3 here. It cannot go here because of the 3 here. It cannot go in these 2 cells because of the 3 here. It can go in one of those 2 cells only. I don't want to pencil it in. I'm going to put a highlight in this cell because they are in the separate boxes. So one of these must be free. We cannot have 4 here or here, and we have a 4 here. 4 must be here. One of these two must be a 5, because we have a 5 here and we have a 5 here. One of this must be a 5. Oh, this one must be a 5, of course, because of the zipper line. This one is a 3. This one is a 4. Here we have a 5. And a 3. Now this one must be a 3. In this box, 6 must go here. And this one must be 7 and a 9. Okay, we're missing this row 5, 7, 8 and 9. We have 7, 8 and 9 here. This one must be a 5. And now 5 here must be in one of these two. Okay, let's look at 5 on the bishop line. 5 cannot be in these two cells. It cannot be in these two cells. It cannot be here. The only remaining, and it cannot be here because of this 5. The only remaining place for 5 is here. And now this one must be a 5. And this one must be a 5. Okay, the digits we miss here are 1, 3, and 4. 4 cannot go here. This one must be a 4. And here we must have 1 and 3. Since this one is 1 and 3, this one must be a 2. This one must be a 1. One, 2, 3, 4, and 6 are missing here. Okay, in this box, 8 must go here. So again, on the bishop line, 8 cannot be in these two. It cannot be in these two. It can only be in one of these two. 8 must go here. And now 8 must go here. And here we must have 7 or 9, the only missing digits in this box. So which digits we have here? This one must be 1 or 2. 6 here must go in one of these cells in this box, because we have here a 6 and we have here a 6. In this box, 6 can go here or here. And what about this box? This box 6 can go in one of these two cells. If 6 is here, 6 must be here on the bishop line. If 6 is here, 6 is already on the bishop line. Therefore, this one cannot be a 6, because here the 6 must be on the bishop line. Therefore, this one must be a 6. Okay, what do we have here? Now we have here 1, 2, and 4. Let's remove this. So here we can have only 1 and 4, because we have already 2. And here we can have the whole 3. 1, 2, and 4. Okay, so we cannot have 3 here. We cannot have 3 here because we mark the purple one as a location of 3 on the bishop line. So 3 is one in one of these two. What else we are missing here? We miss here 1, 7, and 9. So this one, we have a 1, must be a 7 and a 9. 7 and a 9. This one, we have 7, it's 1 and a 9. And this one is, we don't have any, it's 1. Mistake, we have a 9 in this row. It's 1, 7, and 8. So here it's 7 and an 8. Here it's only 1 actually, because we have already 7 and 8. This one is a 1, and this one must be 7 and 8. So 1 cannot be here on a zipper line, it must be here or here. Cannot make any clever decision with it so far. Not that I can see. So 3 in this box must be here, because it cannot be here because of the 2 3s. What about 9 on the bishop? 9 cannot be here. Nine can be here. Can be here. And can be here, right? Yes. Don't know if it is taking us anywhere. What do we miss here? 1, 3, 6, and 9. Okay, so we cannot have a 1. 3 is an optional. We cannot have a 6. And 9 on the bishop is in here. So this cell, see all the free cells. 9 cannot be here. This one must be a 3. Oh, this one is a 1. This one is a 3. And we no longer need the highlights. We found the 3. So this pair must be 6 and 9. Six and 9, meaning we can no longer have a 9 here, because the 9 here is already on the bishop. So let's take the 9 away. And what do we miss? Here goes here. Okay, 3 must be here. Okay, we have only, other than 6 and 9, 2 cells missing on the bishop, and the digits are 1 and 4, because all the rest of them are in 2, 3, 5, 6, one of those 2, 7, 8, and 9, one of those 2. This one cannot be a 1. This one must be a 4. This one is a 1. 2 and 4. Okay, now 2 here must be here, right? It cannot be here, it cannot be here. This one is a 2. And this one is 6 or 9, but this one cannot be a 9, so this one is a 6. By the way, when you see the digits fill up automatically, it's when I have one cell empty left in a row, column, or a box. I have the autofill feature on, which basically fill it up automatically. Okay, what do we miss here? 1, 2, 3. This 3 or 4. This one must be a 4. This one must be a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9. So this one is 8 and 9. Oh, I see that I have few digits here that I missed. This one is a 1. This one is a 2. This one is, both of these are 6 or 9, but this one cannot be 6, so this one is a 6. Oh, mistake. It's not 6 or 9. 1. It's 9 and 2. This one cannot be a 2, so this one is a 2. This one is a 9, now this one is an 8. And here we miss 1, and 1 cannot be here. This one must be a 1. Well, we are done. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see the filled up puzzle, this is the way it looks. I hope you enjoyed it. Happy holidays for everyone, and we will see you in the next time. Thank you.